And welcome back to Haehl Pavilion for Game 2 of the Cardinal Newman Classic Showcase Tournament. And this is a great one right here. Eastside Prep, two-time defending champion in D5, taking on the Heritage Patriots, a D1 squad. They made it deep into NorCal play last year and into the state finals. This is a great team as well. What a matchup, D5 versus D1 here in Game 2 tonight. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Cox, along with Nick Mattos, and I didn't like that, a D5 school going up against a D1 school. And you know Eastside Prep's up for it. They've been to the state championship 3 years in a row. They've won it twice, so they're probably looking forward to this.
Absolutely, and both teams come in with a lot of freshmen and sophomores on the team. They're reloading this year. Heritage only has 2 seniors. Eastside Prep only 1 senior, so there's going to be a lot of feeling each other out here early in this game. We're starting the season off. A great matchup for each team to see how good they're going to be and how good they are right now.
Well, no doubt about that. For Eastside Prep, their top player is Kayla Tahafe. She is the 2-time State Player of the Year at Division 5. So you know she's got to be excited about this matchup tonight and being able to show what she can do at a high level against a D1 team. There she is right there, taking her warm-ups, and she's ready to go tonight. She is the team captain, and she is a great player. On the other side, Jordan Sweeney, great player for Heritage, and she had a great run last year on their way to doing some great things. And we're ready for tip-off, so let's get this thing going. It's Jordan Sweeney, a 5'7" junior, getting ready to play for Heritage as Heritage and Eastside Prep get ready to tip it up here at Haehl Pavilion. And we are ready to go right now. Heritage with the ball there, wearing the yellow and blue. Eastside is in the white, and a nice lay-in to start things off for Heritage. That's Jordan Sweeney. We talked about her, and right on cue, she gets the first basket of the night to give the Patriots the lead. Heritage in the Brentwood area. Nice drive to the basket, but right there underneath is Abigail Muse. She's a very active post player. Eastside gets the steal. Lay-in no good as Sweeney disrupted that a little bit.
Abigail Muse, 6'1", sophomore. Looks like they like to run the offense through her. Made a beautiful pass, a backdoor pass for an easy layup for their Heritage first 2 points of the game.
Definitely some great teams in this tournament. And love to see the contrast. A D5 school that's had success against a D1 school, and you can see the size of the players, the depth of the bench right off the bat is something you notice. The Patriots have 11-12 suited up. Eastside has just 8 players suited up tonight. Nice drive to the basket, and there's the block down low by Muse, already showing what she can do in the post. Outside shot, that's a 3. Leah Milam hits the 3 right there, and it's 5-0 Heritage. Heritage's season came to an end last year at the hands of McClatchy in the CIF NorCal tournament. McClatchy won that one 76-46. But they beat some good teams before that, Oakland Tech and St. Francis in that NorCal tournament.
Backcourt pressure right here by Eastside, a nice steal.
Eastside trying to make something happen. That's Tahafe, kicks it outside. Julian David no good, and there's the rebound by Heritage. Sweeney maybe a little shaken up. She seems a little tentative, like she might have hurt her ankle or her knee. Heritage firing it up from beyond the arc. Down low it goes to Muse. Abigail Muse doesn't get the turnaround.
Both teams right now a little bit sloppy here, the first game of the season. Everybody giving 100% effort here. Here's that play here. Miam gets the ball in the post, turns, little turnaround jumper just off the outside of the rim, spills off.
Muse gets the first one.
Nice.
Definitely one of the taller players that we will see in this tournament, and she is just a sophomore.
Nice release there, Dave. She lets the ball come right to her fingertips. She looks like a player to keep her an eye on here as the game proceeds forward.
Eastside Prep trying to make it happen. They're trying to get inside, which is tough against the tall bodies, and that's going to send Kayla Tahafe to the free throw line. So Eastside Prep will get a chance to get on the board at the line. Again, they've been to the state championship 3 years in a row. They lost to La Jolla Country Day in that first year. Last year they beat Rolling Hills.
They're reloading this year, though, Dave. Just one senior on that roster right there, so you can tell they're going to build. Got a lot of freshmen and sophomores, juniors, so it's going to take some time for this team to mix together.
And they are without one of their top players tonight, Zion Gabriel, who actually broke Clay Thompson's record for threes. She had 8 threes in the state championship last year. Clay hit 7 for Santa Margarita back in the day, and she topped him with 8.
Now that's good homework, Dave. I love that.
That's all I got. Backdoor cut. Sweeney kicks it back up top. That's a 3. Oh, net. Nailing that one from the outside is Lauren Campbell as Heritage shows their range from beyond the arc. Little bump right there. Kayla Tahafe.
Lauren, one of the 3 seniors on Heritage there. I like the defense Heritage is playing right now, Dave. They're real uptight on almost forced the backcourt right there. Good pressure defense all over the court by Heritage.
There's the steal for Abigail Muse. The 6'1" post player takes it right down the lane and scores. Heritage off to a 10-1 start.
Coast to coast for the sophomore center.
Drive to the rack, no good. Kicked out, Eastside will get another shot at it. And there it is, the 3 ball for Tahafe. Kayla Tahafe.
She has a nice 3-point shot, no doubt about it. If you're going to take over Clay Thompson, knock Clay Thompson out there, 8 threes in the game, that's impressive.
Wegenke missed that 3. That was Michaela Wegenke for Heritage, firing up the 3. She's a great player for this team as well. You see Coach Rob Ocon working the bench. Donovan Blythe is the head coach for Eastside.
Heritage has to be aware of Tahafe there. She's a deadly shooter.
A little hesitation that time by Mina Temelau, and she is called for the travel.
You did some good work on these names here. They've got some tough names here on Eastside Prep.
Actually, just about all the teams do. I got to tell you, I was looking at the rosters before the game and saying, I need about a day and a half just to study the pronunciations.
Nice defensive pressure there by Dee Dee Franklin.
Sweeney gets it up for Eastside. They go right back down. Wegenke blocked by Tahafe. And the pass goes a little bit high. Tahafe trying to make things happen and threw that one just a little bit high. 12-4, Eastside hanging in there right now, but Heritage has an 8-point lead in this first quarter. Great action from this tournament. We'll have all 3 days, all 9 games. And boy, some tremendous teams in this tournament, and the matchups are gonna be fun to watch.
Cardinal Newman had a good start for their tournament there today.
Cardinal Newman will play Eastside Prep tomorrow, or check that on Saturday. Tomorrow, Eastside Prep plays St. Mary's of Berkeley. That time Heritage got a little out of control, turned the ball over, and Eastside has a chance to chip into this 8-point lead for the Heritage Patriots.
Nice pressure defense all over the court by Heritage.
Rainbow 3 that time, rattles but doesn't go. Ending up with the rebound is Paige Zeman. Eastside got a pretty good look, but Abigail Muse at the other end, tough to stop, and she has 6 points. Eastside just doesn't have a player tall enough to match up with Abigail Muse, and that's going to be a factor all night long. 14-4 now, nice backdoor cut, and the pass was right on target. Temelau lays it in, Mina Temelau for the Eastside Prep Panthers.
Beautiful ball movement the last time down for Heritage. They're passing the ball really well. Very unselfish, looking for open players. Nice
steal by Temelau. Tries to take it the distance herself, almost got it over the rim, and she ends up fighting for the rebound. Great hustle. Into the corner it goes. Jillian David no good. She'll hustle after her own miss. Draws Muse way outside. And there's the foul. Jordan Sweeney reaching in that time. Got Dee Dee Franklin.
Just timed it just a little off there. She got a lot of ball on it, but she was a little off. Here's the last time down. Beautiful ball movement by Heritage here. Finds the 6'1" center, lays it in right there. Excellent, excellent passing right there. Find the open player, get somebody a good shot. End up with a nice layup. Both coaches getting some fresh players in the game here right now.
Tahafe up top, trying to run the show here with 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Eastside trying to penetrate now, and there's the foul. Good job getting the ball down low. Marley Lange.
Nice head fake there out in front, Dave. Did a good job of getting the defender off the ground. As she got off the ground, she drove to the hoop there, got the contact, goes to the free throw line for 2. There it is. Nice pump fake there, got the defender up in the air, and as she drove to the hoop there, she forced it in. Gonna be to the free throw line here for 2 shots. When you're playing defense, you really got to stay on the ground until that offensive player elevates, and then you'll elevate to try to defend it. But leaving your feet too early, you're going to be vulnerable.
Offensive rebound to Melau, and she's fouled. So right now, despite being outsized, Eastside Prep is doing a great job of getting to the glass, particularly the offensive glass right now, and they're getting to the free throw line. If they can convert some of these, they can stay in the game.
Free throw shooting is so important at every level of basketball. And really like to see kids that can shoot 70% at every level. That's really important. Beautiful free throw right there. Came right off her fingertips. Nice arch on it. No excuse for not being a good free throw shooter, Dave. It's all about repetition. Get there to the free throw line and practice. Makes both of them. Good for her. I like the great ball movement by Heritage right there. Number 25 for Heritage, Paige Zeman, picked up her pivot foot as she made a move to the basket. Good defense that time by Eastside Prep there. It looks like they're in a man-to-man matchup zone right now. You get vulnerable when you pass the ball a lot because there's an opportunity for a steal, but that's good team basketball.
Tahafe off the mark. Nice offensive rebound. Working hard for the ball that time. Myra Brown from Eastside. Ball ended up out of bounds, but she did a great job to come down with that.
Dave, I thought you made a good point about the Eastside Prep team is a little bit undersized, but they're real scrappy on the boards. Everybody hits the boards. 5 people hit the boards every time. Gives them an opportunity for an offensive rebound.
Three ball on the way. That one's good. Lauren Campbell has hit 2 threes here in this first quarter, and she gives Heritage a 9-point lead. Tahafe down the lane is fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line.
Great job by Tuafu there. Got right into the paint there. Here's the last possession for Eastside Prep. Tuafu drives to the middle, takes a little 14-footer. She gets fouled on her arm. She's going to go to the free throw line there for 2 free throws. That's an amazing stat that Kayla Tuafu had 8 3-pointers in one game. That's unheard of, really. Taking over for Klay Thompson, who plays for the Golden State Warriors right now. Golden State Warriors pulled out a little victory last night, Dave, in overtime there. Lost on Monday to the Sacramento Kings, though, which is a little surprising to me.
More free throws here for Eastside. They are trying to hang in there, and they're doing it at the free throw line, which is probably a pretty good strategy. If they can get Heritage in foul trouble, that could loom large later in this game, third and fourth quarter. Marley Lange got them both. 17-11, just a 6-point lead now.
Little D.D. Franklin doing a good job out for Eastside Prep out there in the top, trying to disturb the offense. Real quick out there. I really like watching her play defense.
And Heritage turns it over. 4th turnover by the Patriots, which does not make Coach Rob Ocon happy. Credit Eastside Prep's scrappy defense, though. They are really hustling, trying to make it difficult for Heritage to get the ball down low. 15 seconds to go now in this first quarter. Tahafe tries to make a move on Jordan Sweeney and lost the handle.
Dee tried to go to her left right there, and it looked like the ball might have caromed off of her foot. Went out of bounds. 7.2 seconds. Let's see if Heritage can get a good shot.
Jordan Sweeney back up top, and that's the way the first quarter comes to an end. Nice start for Heritage. Eastside Prep hanging in there at the free throw line at 17-11 after one here in the Cardinal Newman Classic Showcase. Game 2 will be back with the start of quarter number 2 here at Haehl Pavilion in just a moment.
Malloy, Emery, and Vesconi Insurance Services, a professional agency with personal service, insuring wine country since 1890. Cardinal Newman High offers a Catholic college preparatory whole-person education. With a dedicated faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, your daughter or son will have the advantages of the highest caliber educational opportunity in Sonoma County. Learn more at cardinalnewman.org. Highlights presented by Meade Clark Lumber Company, locally owned and part of the community for over 100 years. With the right information and the right materials, Meade Clark is the right lumber yard. So shop where the contractors shop, at Meade Clark Lumber.
Here we go, start of quarter number 2. Heritage with the ball, leading by 6. As we head for the second 8 minutes of play here at Haehl Pavilion in this game 2 of the showcase. Got a good one on tap in the nightcap as well, as Muse takes the pass down low, doesn't get it. Nice post defense by Eastside, making it tough on her. That was Amira Brown that was matching up with a much taller player and won the battle. Heritage is going to get the ball right here, though.
Amira did a good job of just making the 6'1" center there just get the ball off to the left side of the rim as it spilled out again to the left. Eastside Prep's going to have to do this with defense. There's no doubt about it. They're going to have to cause turnovers and havoc for Heritage.
Another 3 ball, and it's good again. Lauren Campbell has 9 points, all from beyond the arc. The lead back up to 9. Trying to match her at the other end is Marley Lange. It's going to be Heritage's ball, and now a timeout taken by Eastside Prep coach Donovan Blythe.
Good timeout right there, Dave. Girls were looking a little sloppy. They need to work their offense a little bit better and get something going on offense. It's tough. The defense for Heritage is really right up on them. Like to see them work some pick plays, see if they can get a little bit of a room off of a screen.
So a great 3-day tournament here at Haehl Pavilion, and how great that they were able to get this facility. The Cardinal Newman gym is still not usable, although the gym was not part of the fire situation and is still standing and in good shape. Final game of the night tonight is the Menlo-Atherton-Woodside Priory game. Tomorrow we've got 3 great games on tap again, starting at 5 o'clock. And then Saturday the games start at 1 as people try to scramble after the final game at 4 o'clock to get to the NCS Championship football game tomorrow night, or Saturday night, between Rancho Cotati and Cardinal Newman. And you can see it's a 20-11 lead for Heritage over Eastside Prep. We'll see if Eastside can come up with a little full court pressure right here and maybe get some turnovers and try to get this lead slimmed down just a little bit. Heritage handles the press very nicely as they take it across. There's Muse kicking it out to Sweeney for 3. Eastside has position, but the pass goes right into the hands of Wagenke. Taken back away now by the Eastside Prep Panthers. See if they can find an opening. Tahafe drives inside. Nice job leaning and going with the right hand. She has 7 points. 2-time State Player of the Year in Division 5, and you can see why.
Right now, she's the only offense for Eastside Prep. Nice turnaround jumper.
Muse with the turnaround jumper. She has 8 points for the Heritage Patriots, and the lead is back up to 9. That is the battle that Eastside is going to be fighting all night long. First of all, try not to let them get the ball up the floor. Second of all, try not to let them get the pass into the 6'1" post player.
Well, they did a good job there. After the first initial start of the game, she had a couple baskets, but that's only her 3rd basket here after the
Jordan
start.
Sweeney
Nice.
all the way with the left hand. Nice defense by Eastside as they get back and disrupt the fast break. But then the Panthers turn it over.
Right there, the team's got a little sloppy there. The Eastside Prep bringing the ball up the court. Possess the basketball, get a shot every time up. It's so important in girls basketball.
Long outside shot by Wagenke, no good. And here comes Eastside now, bringing it down quickly.
Nice pass.
A little bit of arm on that one by Leah Milam as Lange works her way to the free throw line. She has 2 points thus far tonight.
Eastside Prep did a good job of bringing the ball up the court right there and finding the open player under the basket. Used her body to protect it as she got the shots up there and goes to the charity stripe for 2. It was fun to see Cardinal Newman, their new team, play on the court there the first game there, Dave. I was impressed with all of the girls on the team. They didn't have a lot of size out there like they had last year, but they did a good job of passing the ball. And I think they're going to be capable, Dave, of getting 90 or 100 points one game if they want to. They're so deep.
Definitely a different style of play, but the result very similar. Heritage now looking down low. Left side shot, no good. Wagenke tried to keep it alive, but Lange was right there.
Little full court pressure by Heritage there. Slowed Eastside Prep down.
Nice block by Muse. She got a hand up on that one. Sweeney at the other end lays it in. Very nice sequence right there. And Coach Rob Ocon is going to take a 30-second timeout as we see that block at one end, laying at the other end.
Abigail, oh, that's the beautiful drive right there on the previous play by Eastside Prep there. Came in there, nice float shot with the right hand. Bounced high off the rim, but dropped through.
That was Tahafe laying it in, and now we go to the other end. That's a little bit earlier. Nice turnaround jumper by Muse, who has 8 points. And here's the sequence here. The block by Muse, and then running the floor very nicely, and they ended up getting a lay-in at the end of that. So 24-15 now. Heritage by 9. 4:30 to go here in this second quarter.
I love it there, Dave. The big 6'1" center. Don't come into my house, okay? Blocks the shot, starts the fast break, gets a nice layup for her team. Definitely Eastside Prep has to be worried about that. She's long and tall.
A little bit of trouble right there, but Eastside Prep ends up controlling it. 10 seconds to shoot, and Lange gets the lay-in. Very nice. She has 6 points.
Nice crossover by Tehafu. Set the whole play up.
Muse inside. They were trying to keep her from getting the ball. Once they did, they fouled her right at the top.
I think that's good strategy, Dave. Keep her from getting it and push her outside. She's out there 15 feet away. Definitely keep her out of the paint.
She is commanding the double team down there in the block now. Nice drive to the rack. And the lay-in. That was Paige Zeman.
I like how Paige used her left hand right there. She came in the paint there, had her body between her and the defender, was able to get that up here. Here's Heritage on offense. She drives there, uses her left hand, gets the ball up off of the glass. Nice job right there. That's well done. Great defense by Heritage, Dave. Every time they're on there, everybody's really giving it all out on man-to-man defense here.
Nice shot from the outside by Tamilau. Mina Tamilau tightens this game up, back to a 7-point lead. They're trying to keep it under double digits. Heritage keeps trying to bounce it over that 10-point mark. Muse in the post, quick turnaround, no good. The rebound goes to Aaliyah Flukas, and here comes Eastside Prep now running the floor. Nice block, but they're going to call the foul. Dee Franklin took it inside. Coach Ocon not particularly pleased with that call.
I don't blame him, Dave. Looked like he had a pretty good block on that. Here it is. She comes up this right side there. The defender gives some ground, gets her arm up, got the ball with their hand, but maybe down low at the body. They're going to call that foul. So
that's what Genke with her second foul. And she's going to take a quick break.
I'm impressed with Dee Walker, doing a great job here for Eastside Prep there. Plays really tough on defense, really spearheads the defense right out there in front, putting a lot of pressure on her. Dee Franklin, my bad. Good little player there, Dave. Just a sophomore, so she's got a ways to go here. Eastside Prep hanging around.
26-20, the lead is now just 6.
Good job by the Heritage coach there, trying to get things organized. A full court press now by the Eastside Prep.
Nice behind the back move, getting it across, and now here comes Heritage setting up the half court offense. Sweeney for 3 off the mark. Nice box out by Tahafe. She's had a couple rebounds so far. Heritage looking to tighten this up. 2:35 to go in the quarter. Franklin and a tie-up call.
Nice.
Good defense by Heritage, although the possession arrow favors Eastside Prep, so they'll hang on to the ball.
She came to the middle of the court there, got tied up there. She was trying to get a shot off.
Pass up top to Franklin. She had to really scramble to get that ball in. Good defense by Heritage. Drive to the basket, off the mark. Here comes Heritage now. Milam brings it up quickly. Sweeney with a nice little hesitation move, and then she goes off the glass. 6 points for Jordan Sweeney.
Great
Franklin.
hesitation move there. Amira Brown gave up the baseline. The staple players here for Heritage are doing a great job there. The 6'1" center doing a good job of keeping the paint, everybody out of the paint there. I like what I see out of her. She's doing a great job, and you can tell number 24 there, Jordan Sweeney, doing a good job of power forward. Heritage looks like a team that's going to come together and be really strong as the season goes along. Good mixture of young players, sophomores, freshmen.
Milau missing the rebound, the free throw that time, and it's Muse who comes down with another rebound. And Heritage now with an 8-point lead has a chance to get the lead into double digits right here on this possession. Sweeney thought about it. Dee Franklin guarding her closely, and she travels.
Didn't quite get the ball to the court before she drug her pivot foot there. Let's see if Eastside College Prep can't get something going here on offense here. 1:35 left in the quarter.
Nice defense down low, but Eastside ends up with the ball. Tahafe almost got the floater. Heritage has it back now. Coach Ocon calling for the Patriots to pick up the pace a little bit now with 1:10 to go in the first half. 28-20, Heritage with the lead. Patriots trying to add to that right here. Muse at the top. Rolls and kicks. Campbell from the corner, no good. Coming down with that rebound for Eastside was Alana Bulakading, and it's a steal for Sweeney, who lays it in. Jordan Sweeney has 8 points and 3 rebounds, picks up a steal right there, and the lead is now 10 for the Heritage Patriots.
Pretty as she just took the ball with one hand and kept it in one hand and laid it in. See if Heritage holds it for one last shot here to end the half.
Heritage working the offense beautifully. Muse doesn't get it, however, and Tamilau comes down with the rebound.
Opportunity here for Eastside College Prep to cut into the lead.
Tahafe a little strong that time. Muse fighting for the rebound, has it. They're gonna have to hustle to get a shot off. Sweeney does beat the buzzer, but the shot is short, and that's the way the first half ends. Heritage pulling out to a 10-point lead at the intermission, but Eastside Prep made it interesting. They're not shooting well right now. They're getting some pretty good looks. It's tough against a taller team, and I admire the fact that they're trying to get the ball inside, trying to get Heritage in foul trouble. They've done a pretty good job of that. 9 team fouls on Heritage in that first half.
Absolutely. Heritage looks like a team that's going to be able to score some points. And they did score 30, but Eastside College Prep is going to have to score some points. They only had 20 points there. That's a 10-point average per quarter. Hopefully their coach can go in there at halftime and figure out some kind of a way they can get the ball, because the defense for Heritage looks really good. They're right up on their players.
So 30-20 at the half. Heritage over Eastside Prep. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
North Bay Elite AAU girls basketball attending the top NCAA showcases in the country, with former players competing at the NCAA Division I, II, III, and NAIA levels, winners of 2 Pacific District Level 1 national qualifiers. For the best in girls AAU basketball, it's the North Bay Elite. Cardinal Newman High offers a Catholic college preparatory whole-person education. With a dedicated faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, your daughter or son will have the advantages of the highest caliber educational opportunity in Sonoma County. Learn more at cardinalnewman.org. Malloy, Emery, and Vesconi Insurance Services, a professional agency with personal service, insuring wine country since 1890.
You've worked hard to create a good life for you and your family. Protecting what you've earned is important. At George Peterson Insurance Agency, our local agents work with you to make sure your home and belongings are protected from potential risks. When it comes to you and your family, we're committed to providing you with the right insurance for your needs. We work hard to ensure that your risks are covered, so you can focus on what's most important. George Peterson Insurance, we've got your back.
Hi, my name is Allison Alstrom, and I'm the founder and CEO of the nonprofit organization Threads for Teens. Threads for Teens is a clothing boutique for girls who are in foster care, group homes, or situations of poverty to come and get 2 head-to-toe outfits, all for free, and it's all brand new. We're located about 40 minutes north of San Francisco in Santa Rosa, California. And as a part of our outreach, we also have a semi-truck that goes on tour each summer, clothing to girls across the country.
Welcome back. We're at the half, and teams just finished taking their warm-up, so they're getting ready for the second half. Heritage, bigger team, getting the ball down low. They were able to score in the post quite a bit, but they also hit some threes, so they present a couple of different problems for you. Eastside Prep, they were scrapping. They were working hard. They're going to have to hit their shots. They're going to have to particularly make their free throws. If they can get back to the line as much as they did in the first half and convert at a higher level, they have a chance to stay in this game.
Well, they're going to have to control the big center, sophomore center. Here's some highlights from the first half here. Abigail Muse did a good job, 6'1". Here's Heritage on offense there. Jordan Sweeney with the basketball. Gets it to the center. She gets it back to Sweeney. A nice give and go right there. Here's Heritage again, a three-point shot by Lauren Campbell from the corner. One of her three-pointers she made. And then the little turnaround jumper by the center there, Abigail Muse. 6'1" there. She's been tough all game. Just a sophomore. And that's that three-point shot again by Lauren Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell has been extremely effective from the outside. She had 3 threes there. And Eastside was trying to D up the best they could, but just wasn't able to make it happen. There's Lauren Campbell again as we get ready for the start of the second half.
I'd like to see the Eastside College Prep coach there set up some screens. Let's get some screens going, Dave, and try to free up her. The defense for Heritage is just suffocating.
So we go, second half of play. And a steal for Tamelau. Nice pass. She dumps it over the top, trying to get it down to Jillian David. David flips it back to Tahafe, and she's fouled hard by Muse. And right away, we'll see Heritage go to the free throw line.
Beautiful. Dee Dee Franklin had a nice little bounce pass right there in the paint. Abigail Muse got the block, but a little bit too much of the body on it. Kayla Tahafu there had a nice first half. Dave, what'd she have, 7 points in the first half?
Yes, she did.
Makes her first free throw, and she looks like the offensive star for Eastside College Prep right now.
Comes right out, hits 2 free throws, 9 points. Here comes the full court pressure. Heritage has handled it really well. Wagenke can't hit that one, but an offensive board by Lauren Campbell. Sweeney tries to drive and dish, ends up settling up top for Leah Milam.
Heritage doing a nice job, Dave, here, being real patient on offense, looking for a nice shot.
Campbell off the mark. Tafe with the rebound. Heritage with a chance to come out of the locker room and tighten this game up. That 3 is off the mark, but great hustle by Tamelau as she gets her 3rd rebound. Pass goes over the head of Tahafe. Tough break right there for Eastside as they got the offensive rebound but could not convert, ended up turning it over.
I like that about Eastside College Prep. Everybody hits the boards, 5 on the boards.
Pass down low, taken away by Eastside. Here comes Dee Dee Franklin. Rockets up the floor and lays it in. Dee Dee Franklin. Big basket right there to make it a 6-point game.
Well done. Took it all the way, coast to coast, right to the hoop.
Campbell, a rare non-3. Muse right there with the rebound, but Tahafe ends up with the ball. Eastside running the floor. Jillian David tries to get it inside. Not going to happen like that. It's very difficult to shoot inside against Heritage with their taller players, but Eastside's not afraid to go down there, and they have been able to create fouls. 10 team fouls against Heritage, so this will be an interesting stretch right here the next few minutes. If Eastside can get a couple of players in foul trouble and get to the free throw line, get into the bonus situation quickly, they'll have a chance to hang in there. It's only a 6-point lead.
I think that is the formula for success for them, Dave, no doubt. Keep being aggressive, go to the hoop, try to get onto the free throw line and convert your free throws.
Wagenke at the free throw line. Gets 1 of 2.
Here comes Dee Franklin again. Nice bounce pass.
And
Lays it in.
Tahafe with the left hand lays it in. 11 points for the 2-time defending State Division 5 Player of the Year from Eastside Prep. Nice ball movement, backdoor cut. Wegenke is right there. Muse showing that she can pass the basketball as well as defend and shoot with her back to the basket. That's very impressive for a post player.
Great fundamentals too, Dave. She turned, faced the basket, looked for her cutter, led her nicely to the basket. She's a very outstanding player there, that Abigail Muse. I think she's going to be somebody to really keep an eye on here. Just a sophomore, 6'1".
She took an elbow, I believe, and she's bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, she's going to need some attention there.
I didn't see it happen, but she ended up over at the drinking fountain trying to rinse it out, so that hurts. Seven-point lead for Heritage. David shakes free, kicks it up top.
Jordan Sweeney doing a great job of defending out in front.
At 6, and the foul.
Got to shut off that baseline, Dave. I really think if you're coaching basketball, you cannot allow that offensive player to get to the baseline. There's no help there. Slide over, force that player to go to the middle of the court where you have other defenders that can help. Coach is going to go to the bench here, stir the pot a little bit, get some new ingredients on the court. Again, Dave, I don't see any screens being set out there for Eastside College Prep. They need some screens to get open.
Tough shot. Tahafe got it. She has 13. Creating that on her own off the dribble and making it just a 5-point game.
Great call there, Dave. That's just everything she did on her own there. Nice little float shot.
Muse with great position underneath. Not much anyone could do about that. She had great inside position, got the offensive rebound, lays it back in. Samilau tries it with the left hand, doesn't get it, and then reaches in and fouls Julie Ramirez.
Yeah, down there on the other end there, Abigail Moose got that rebound underneath. Here it is. Heritage coming down the court there. Passes it over to the corner. A nice three-point shot. Comes up a little short, but there's Abigail in great position. Forces up the shot. Wanted the and one, didn't get it, but the shot went in.
Heritage scrambling. Campbell ends up with the ball, and she's fouled by Jillian David. 4:09 to go.
Heritage doing a good job on getting second and third offensive rebounds and shot attempts up right now. We thought the size might be a problem, and it seems to be kind of taking over right now. Eastside College Prep has to 5 on the boards on both sides, offense and defense.
Nice steal. Dee Franklin trying to finish it now, and she does. Dee Franklin with a big play. It's the steal and the basket, and again, it's just a 5-point game. Heritage trying to weather the storm now. Under 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Campbell for 3, and she banks it in. Wow, her 4th 3.
She might have to call out that bank next time, Dave, okay? That was high off the board.
Yeah, I'm not going to say she wasn't trying to hit glass on that, because she was from that side angle, but pretty doubtful that she was actually trying to go off the glass that time. But
we'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
And when you're a good shooter, you get stuff like that to happen. You know, that's just the way it works.
Here's
good
the last
shooters,
touchdown. Jordan
get the glass,
Sweeney.
get the roll.
Yeah, Jordan Sweeney over to the Lauren Campbell, high off the backboard there. Nothing but net as it dropped through the board.
Nice shot by Tahafe with the left hand. She has 15. She's had a big third quarter. The lead is 6. There's Tahafe with the steal. Tamilau gets it inside. David now drives and shoots. Off the mark. Nice steal, Tamilau. Back up top to Tahafe. She drives, gets Muse in the air, doesn't draw the foul, does come down with the ball herself. It's tied up underneath, and the possession arrow is pointing Eastside's way.
Right now I love the intensity that Eastside College Prep is bringing to both sides of the court there. Here's the last play, the steal by Dee Franklin goes in, and I love this jump stop. That's great fundamentals right there. Going hard to the basket, jump stop, the defender flies by, she lays it in there. Great fundamentals, really great coaching point right there. Well done, Dee.
Franklin to the rack, the block. Sweeney got the block. Now they're going to take it the other way, try to convert. Sweeney thought about the three. Now she goes down low to Abigail. Muse tie up under there, and the foul call. Another local action. Windsor getting into action tonight against St. Ignatius from San Francisco, and St. Ignatius won that one 64-32. Windsor Jags.
Boy, it's a big victory there for Windsor.
St. Ignatius won that game 64-32.
Oh, excuse me, Dave. Fix this up here.
A tough loss for Windsor.
It's early in the season. Good hustle right there by number 25 for Paige Zeman there. Kept the ball for Heritage. Going to substitute out Paige right now, giving it 100% out there.
Paige Zeman goes out, and Michaela Wagenke comes back in.
Six-point game here, 2:33 left, Dave. Eastside College Prep's just sticking around here.
Wagenke driving, and she's fouled by Tamilau. Tamilau had pretty good position that time, but she was falling backwards and didn't get the call, I think, because her feet were still moving, although she did get to the spot.
Yeah, she's dribbling in with her left there. The defender just a little bit late, couldn't get defensive position. Smart play by the offensive player there, leaned in, threw up the shot, gets 2 free throws.
Campbell now with 13 points. Doesn't get the second one. Lange had the rebound, but they took it back away, and then Dee Franklin ends up with the ball for the Eastside Prep Panthers. Here comes Eastside now, bringing it up the floor quickly. David will try one from the outside. That's a three. They haven't hit a lot of threes tonight. In fact, that's just the second three for Eastside so far, and that pulls them to within 4. Oh, wide open, Muse underneath. Defensive lapse that time by Eastside as Muse gets the easy lay-in to build the lead back up to 6. 1:40 to go now here in the third.
Nice pass by Jordan Sweeney, finding the open player. Always look under the basket first and then work your way out.
That shot partially blocked by Muse, but Lange ends up with it. Right now, Lange stopping that nosebleed. She's got her nose completely plugged, which is, it's hard to play like that because you got to breathe out of your mouth the entire time, which when you're running a lot, you are anyways, but you'd be surprised how uncomfortable that can be.
That's a great point right there, Dave, no doubt about it. They need her in the game, though. She's a solid girl there with some size that can kind of contend with Abigail Moose in the middle there. Moose is really 6'1" and so long. She's just causing a lot of problems for Eastside College Prep. So
Campbell now with 14 points and 1 rebound. She's had a very nice game for this team. In fact, she's the leading scorer tonight for the Heritage Patriots. And she hits them both. Pure shooter. She's got 4 threes, and she's now 3 for 4 from the free throw line.
yeah, I like her arch too, Dave. Brings down some rain with that nice high arch of hers. It's important for these girls to identify the scoring leaders for each team and make sure you stop them. cause some other players to score points.
Nice pass underneath. Lange to Tahafe, who now has 17 points. Eastside finding a way to keep this interesting. Real interesting clash of styles and, of course, size of schools. Division 5 versus Division 1. There's Muse, doesn't get it. Eastside right there with another rebound.
Heritage putting pressure right in the backcourt, picking up. Here comes Marley.
Lange to the rack. Muse batted it. Sweeney ends up with the ball. 20 seconds in the quarter. Sweeney kicks it out. Campbell will shoot the three. Muse right there, but D.D. Franklin ends up with the ball. Franklin trying to dribble away from three defenders. Does. Now finds Lange, but Lange can't hang on.
Boy, what a great effort by D.D. Franklin right there. Got the pick, came down the court, threaded the needle right there with the beautiful pass. Here it is. Marley with the backdoor, Marley Langley with a nice backdoor pass in the lay-in right there.
Tahafe ends up scoring that one. She has 17 points, and the quarter comes to an end. 43-37, a 6-point lead for Heritage. So Eastside chipping away at the lead, showing some absolute guts and determination against a much taller school. We'll see if they can get over the hump as we head for the final 8 minutes of this one. It's 43-37 Heritage after 3.
It was all set up by the defense for Eastside College Prep. They really brought it.
Cardinal Newman High offers a Catholic college preparatory whole-person education. With a dedicated faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, your daughter or son will have the advantages of the highest caliber educational opportunity in Sonoma County. Learn more at cardinalnewman.org. Malloy, Emery, and Vesconi Insurance Services, a professional agency with personal service, insuring wine country since 1890.
So 43-37, Heritage with a 6-point lead. The lead was 10 at the half, so Eastside chipping away a little bit right there and making it interesting as we head for the final 8 minutes. And great battle between a Division I state power and a Division V two-time defending state champ. Sweeney almost got that one to drop somehow. She's fouled and will go to the line.
Smart play right there by Jordan Sweeney. She felt the defender on her, drove to the hoop, threw the ball up to the basket, almost went in, but she was really looking for the foul, and she's at the free throw line now for 2 shots. Heritage doing a good job of converting their free throws tonight. 7 fouls right now on Eastside College Prep, so they're going to have to be a little bit less aggressive. Otherwise, they're going to be 2 shots all the way the rest of the game for Heritage here pretty soon.
Eight-point lead now for the Patriots. Eastside working the offense. Franklin drives to the rack and gets it with the left hand. D.D. Franklin.
Eastside College Prep bringing it on defense right now.
Yeah, they've got to keep that full court pressure on, make it tough for Heritage to get the ball off the floor. Works right there as Lange gets another rebound. Here's Franklin again. This time she'll step out. Doesn't get the outside shot. Eastside has not been able to shoot from the outside much at all tonight, and Coach Rob Ocon takes a timeout for the Heritage Patriots. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay with you here.
I like the pace and the space that Eastside College Prep is using right now, Dave. They're really, it's turning it up on defense. They're getting some turnovers. They're coming down the court. They're well spaced, and they're putting a lot of pressure on Heritage right now, trying to force some turnovers, but they have no answer for Abigail Muse. She gets a lot of the rebounds in there. Lucky she hasn't put back a lot of the shots that she probably normally could make. She's missed some point-blank shots in there that could have gotten some separation for Heritage here.
Coming up after this game tonight, Menlo Atherton will be taking on Woodside Priory. That should be a battle tonight in the feature game of the night, the 8 o'clock game.
Oh, is that the feature, the 8 o'clock game?
I'm selling it that way.
I think any game Cardinal Newman's in is going to be the featured game.
They are the local team, yeah. They'll play the 6:30 game tomorrow night. But if you come out here, you can show up at any time and you're going to see two good basketball teams on the floor. All 6 teams in this tournament are of high quality and are going to go a long way this year as Muse hits out of the timeout. She has 14 points now for the Heritage Patriots, and the lead is back up to 8. Lange trying to penetrate. Goes with the left hand.
Beautiful.
Wow, one-on-one. Marley Lange, and she has 8 points.
Yeah, beautiful left-handed shot. Kissed it off the glass. Big basket for Eastside College Prep.
Well, Eastside's a team that doesn't lose much. They were 23-8 last year. They, of course, won the state championship as Jordan Sweeney hits. She has 12.
The big 3 for Heritage are scoring all the points there. Campbell, Sweeney, and Muse. Right now, Eastside College Prep just spread out.
Lange tries the 3. That has been the problem for Eastside. They have not shot well from beyond the arc, and against a team that you're playing against a team that has as much height as Heritage does, you've got to be able to hit from the outside. I mean, they've done a good job of penetrating, and they've scored a lot of baskets inside, and they've gotten to the free throw line. But if they could hit a couple threes, who knows? Last 5:52 of this could get very, very interesting.
Yeah, Dave, you're exactly right there. I'd like to see him get a little more creative here on offense here. Everything's one-on-one, really.
Outside shot off the mark, but the offensive rebound and the putback good by Elena Bolakading.
Big offensive rebound right there. Heritage couldn't corral the rebound, and nice basket for Eastside College Prep.
Here comes Campbell, back to Muse, off the glass. Abigail Muse, 16 and 5. The lead back up to 8. Tahafe tries to penetrate, kicks it back outside. Lange gets Muse in the air, but ends up passing it to Tahafe, and here comes Heritage. Campbell out in front of the pack with the left hand. Got it to drop.
Little teardrop danced around on top of the rim right there, Dave, and dropped in.
And for the first time since halftime, Heritage has a 10-point lead. Dee Dee Franklin will go to the line. May have twisted her ankle.
Let's hope not. Boy, she's fun to watch out there, Dave. Somebody give her a hand up there. Oh, no, that doesn't look good, Dave. That's
definitely limping, but she's trying to shake it off.
Absolutely, she's got a motor in her that won't stop the whole game. She's been going 100% on defense and on offense. It would be a huge loss for Eastside College Prep if she can't continue. It's like she's trying to stretch it out a little bit. Those are the type of injuries, Dave, that kind of add up to you the next day sometimes, you know. She's got a little adrenaline going in her right now. Could swell up. They're going to need to get ice on that immediately after the game if she's going to be able to return tomorrow. Tape it up. She might be able to get back out there.
Nice rebound to Melau. Lange back to the line as she's fouled by Muse.
Boy, a lot of love for Marley Lange. Came back in after that nose injury she's had, and she's done a great job. She's out there fighting really hard on offense.
Muse with her second personal, 16 fouls. And Lange bangs the free throw. She has 9 points in the ball game now, 4:45 to go.
I'm impressed by her. She's done a good job. It's not easy to come back in after an injury like that. And she's actually played better since her injury.
And we've got a timeout right here, so we'll step aside ourselves. 53-45 Eastside Prep trying to make the comeback against Heritage with 4:45 to go. We'll be back with more from the Cardinal Newman Classic.
You've worked hard to create a good life for you and your family. Protecting what you've earned is important. At George Peterson Insurance Agency, our local agents work with you to make sure your home and belongings are protected from potential risks. When it comes to you and your family, we're committed to providing you with the right insurance for your needs. We work hard to ensure that your risks are covered, so you can focus on what's most important. George Peterson Insurance, we've got your back.
Hi, my name is Allison Alstrom, and I'm the founder and CEO of the nonprofit organization Threads for Teens. Threads for Teens is a clothing boutique for girls who are in foster care, group homes, or situations of poverty to come and get 2 head-to-toe outfits, all for free, and it's all brand new. We're located about 40 minutes north of San Francisco in Santa Rosa, California. And as a part of our outreach, we also have a semi-truck that goes on tour each summer, clothing to girls across the country.
Here we go, final 4:45. Heritage with the lead and the leather right now, but Eastside Prep has made it tough on the Patriots from the Brentwood area. Lost in the NCS finals to Carondelet, the team that Cardinal Newman beat in the Open tournament. Nice pass ahead to Dee Dee Franklin from Tahafe. Tahafe takes the pass back up top, tries to penetrate, doesn't get it to drop.
Nice passing by Eastside College Prep, moving the ball around the outer perimeter.
Campbell called for the personal. 17 fouls, so they finally hit the bonus. Actually, Eastside had hit the 7 mark before Heritage, so the Patriots did a nice job of not overcommitting. I think their coach probably told them at halftime, they're trying to get us in foul trouble, don't let it happen, and they've done a pretty good job, although there is 4 minutes to play, and they will be in the bonus from here on out.
That's a great point. You earlier made a point, Dave, about how important the free throw line could be for Eastside College Prep if they can convert their free throws.
Nice lay-in at the other end by Campbell, who has 19 points for the Patriots. What a ball game for her. She's done it from the outside. Now she gets to the glass and scores. Tamelau, no good inside. Heritage comes down with the ball. That's Paige Zeman.
Leah Meehan did a nice job for Heritage there on defense and then got the rebound.
Ten-point lead for Heritage. Sweeney kicks it out to Zeman. 7 seconds to shoot. Eastside comes down with the rebound. Bullock-Cotting has it. Now here's Dee Dee Franklin. Tamelau to the glass with the left hand. Nice move. Mina Tamelau, she has 6 points.
Nice little scoop shot there with her left hand. Abigail Muse came over there, but was not able to block the shot. Here it is. She goes to the baseline here, uses her left hand. Good job by Abigail Muse for Heritage. Didn't collect a foul on that. They're in the bonus situation.
Zeman throws that one up. She knew she was going to take contact from Tahafe, so she just said, hey, I'll throw this up and get 2 shots at the free throw line. Nice thinking that time by Paige Zeman.
She's doing a good job here. I'm really impressed with her play out there. She does a good job of running the offense there, Paige Zeman.
Heritage was 27-6 last year, 10-0 in league. They ran the table in the Bay Valley. Made a nice run through NCS, lost to Carondelet in the championship, but they were in the D1 bracket, won 2 games there before McClatchy knocked them off in the NorCal finals. So a nice run last year for Heritage, and I have a feeling that they're going to be knocking on the door again this year. 10-point lead for the Patriots. Down low it goes to Timilau. Lange trying to post up. Marley Lange, nice post move. Shoots it a little strong. Backside, Timilau has the rebound, however. Heritage had the ball, but stepped on the line.
Well, what makes Heritage tough, Dave, not only are they long and tall in the post there, they have 3 outstanding scorers. Campbell, Sweeney, Muse, they're all doing a good job. See if Eastside College Prep can get a basket here. They desperately need one, Dave. They've gone a little dry right now.
4 seconds to shoot. Lange recognizes and drains the 3.
Big basket right there. Cuts the margin to 7 with 2:12 left.
Eastside Prep refusing to go away in this one. Heritage will try and run some clock now. Muse up top. Steal by David, but Heritage gets it right back. Offensive rebound, and the basket good by Ramirez. Turned
Great
around,
shot.
flipped it up and in. The lead is 9. Tahafe down low, blocked. Nice defense that time by Ramirez. She just made the basket at the other end, and she decided to hustle down, play a little defense as well.
Yeah, huge basket down on the other side there by Ramirez. Like a turnaround hook shot that went nothing but net.
Ball's going to stay with Eastside, but time becoming a factor right now, just 1:35. Eastside cannot afford empty possessions at this point in the ball game.
They need to get shots up quickly too. They can't dribble around too much. You got to get the ball up onto the, oh, there you go. That'll stop the clock.
Mina Timilau will go to the free throw line.
I'd like to see Eastside College Prep try to work a little more offense, Dave. They're very athletic players there, but they just need a little more help on getting some screens and freeing up. Heritage is just suffocating on defense. Who does Heritage play tomorrow, Dave? Do you know the matchup?
I can look it up for you.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Heritage on Friday has the opener against Menlo Atherton. That'll be a good one.
That's 5 o'clock Friday.
First game of the day tomorrow.
See if the Eastside College Prep can't dial up a steal here. They desperately need to get the basketball down by 7 points with 28 seconds left. I don't know if they can, if they want to play the extend the game time and put them on the free throw line if they don't make the steal. Heritage has done a good job of converting free throws today. Maybe just a little too late here for Eastside College Prep, down by 7 with just 28 seconds left. Wait a minute, is that 129? Okay, 129 left. Yeah. I think they're going to need to go for the steal, Dave, and extend the game is what they need to do here.
So just a minute and 29 to go.
Good job by Jordan Sweeney protecting the basketball. Opportunity right there for Jillian David to make the steal. Just couldn't corral it. Lost it out of bounds there. That would have been a huge turnover for Heritage if they would have lost the ball there. Heritage just wants to hold on to it here, Dave, and use the clock. Got a foul call.
Another Heritage player hitting the ground rat that time. That was Jordan Sweeney. When you play Eastside Prep, you know, you can expect a scrappy ball game. They are going to battle you. Whether you're taller or not, they're going to make it difficult for you. And just like that, it's turned over by Eastside.
Got an offensive foul called
Big
there
break
in the
right there
inbound
for
play.
Heritage.
Push off or something, Dave. Got a little bit of separation there. Referee caught it. We're going back the other way.
Another offensive foul on Heritage this time. So tit for tat right there, and we'll see if Eastside can tighten this up a little bit. Trailing by 7 with 1:13 to go.
Nobody's giving up here, that's for sure. Eastside College Prep's going to play hard till the last second of the clock ticks off. Looks like
you get a chance to come down and watch this basketball today, tomorrow, another game tonight, so you have time to get down here. But over this weekend, you're going to see some great girls basketball. And these are teams that you'll be hearing about in March for sure.
Yeah. These teams all have a pedigree of going to the North Coast playoffs at the end of the season. And I think you're dead right on that. These teams look very solid. I love how they play defense. It's all predicated from their defenses.
Not sure. We have some confusion. Both teams were called for offensive fouls on the inbounds. I think they're trying to discuss the possession arrow.
Eastside,
and here we go.
Eastside needs to get a quick shot up, Dave.
Dee Franklin tries the 3. That would have made it a 4-point game, but she didn't get it. And right there was Zeman for the rebound. They're going to walk it to the other end of the floor and shoot some free throws.
Yeah, strong fourth quarter here for Paige Zeman for Heritage. She did a great job. Her defense was excellent. She's done a good job of helping out on the rebounds. She hasn't scored a lot of points in the game, but I think she's made her presence felt, no doubt. The 3 big scorers, Lauren Campbell, Jordan Sweeney, and Abigail Muse, they do most of the offensive scoring for the team, but Paige Zeman's done a really good job of running the team out here.
Zeman gets the first one. That makes it an 8-point game. Eastside Prep running out of time in this one with 1:03 to go. Second one, no good. And who last touched it? Looks like it's going to be Eastside's ball as Muse tapped it out of bounds.
8-point lead here with a minute left. They ought to let the ball come up the court a little bit. There you go. That's smart play right there. Get the ball up the court. Try to cut the time off the clock here. Keep it as much as you can.
Yeah, every second is precious right now. They need a 3. Heritage's defense, very tough. They like to penetrate, but Heritage just isn't having it. Scramble for the ball and the foul call. Zeman was diving for it. And it's going to send Alana Bolakotting to the free throw line.
Yeah, Zeman made a great effort there. You could just a tenth of a second late from making that steal. Unfortunately for her, it stops the clock and puts Eastside College Prep on the free throw line where they can cut into the lead. Down to 6 points, 46 seconds left. They need a steal, Eastside College Prep.
.35 seconds to go. Heritage is playing keep away now with the 6-point lead and forcing Eastside Prep to foul. They'll get in the double bonus now, so they'll get 2 free throws.
Dave, by any chance you got the schedule for Saturday? Because I wonder when Heritage and Cardinal Newman would play. I would think that might be a pretty good matchup right there.
Not sure if they do. Not everybody plays everybody in this tournament because there are 6 teams.
Is that right?
Cardinal Newman plays Eastside Prep on Saturday, so they do not play Heritage. That'll be a good matchup. They play Cardinal Newman plays Woodside Priory tomorrow at 6:30, and then Eastside Prep at 2:30 on Saturday. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, they're going to bring the intensity on defense. We can see that. Eastside College Prep really works hard on defense. Heritage going to try to slow them down a little bit and help burn the clock off.
Lange tries the 3, but Muse rejects it. He's had a couple big blocks tonight. And now that's going to be Ramirez that goes back to the free throw line here with just 11.3 to go. Yeah, a hard-fought battle.
Yeah, you look at that Abigail Muse, and she's really might be the star of the of the game today. She just did so many things that were positive for her team. Her defensive presence in there just caused a lot of shots to be altered. She scored the basketball. She rebounded. Here's that last shot. She comes up, steps in there, blocks the shot, retains the ball, gets a nice big turnover there for Heritage there. Excellent game for Abigail Muse.
3 ball on the way for David, no good, and that is going to do it. A 62-54 win for Heritage over Eastside Prep. Tough ball game, and credit Eastside Prep for hanging in there tonight. I think a lot of people would look at these teams in the first quarter and think that it's probably going to be a 20, maybe even a 25-point game. But Eastside Prep, they're a scrappy team, and you can see why they are the 2-time defending state champion of their division.
Well, number 5, Kayla Tuhapu, did a nice job offensively keeping them in the game. And boy, the heart on Dee Franklin there. She just has a motor that just wouldn't stop. I enjoyed watching her play. I hope her ankle won't be a problem for her going forward into the tournament. But just too much offense for Heritage, Dave. Lauren Campbell, Jordan Sweeney, Abigail Muse, the 3 big offensive powers for Heritage did a nice job.
So there's your final, 62-54. One more game to go tonight, and it's going to be a good one. We'll be back with the start of that one in just a moment. Good job.
Malloy, Emery, and Vesconi Insurance Services, a professional agency with personal service, insuring wine country since 1890. Cardinal Newman High offers a Catholic college preparatory whole-person education. With a dedicated faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, your daughter or son will have the advantages of the highest caliber educational opportunity in Sonoma County. Learn more at cardinalnewman.org. Highlights presented by Meade Clark Lumber Company, locally owned and part of the community for over 100 years. With the right information and the right materials, Meade Clark is the right lumber yard. So shop where the contractors shop, at Meade Clark Lumber.